Had you expressed an interest in Agatha Christie before?
No, I was never actually, perhaps wrong of me to say, but I was never an avid reader of Agatha Christie or even crime stories. It was not my genre. And when I was offered to look at the role of Poirot, I remember not knowing much about the character except what I'd seen in the movies by Peter Ustinov and other people that had portrayed him. So I rang my brother, who's far more well-read than I was, and I said, "What do you think? What should I do?" He said, "What, Hercule Poirot?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Don't touch it with a barge pole."
Why?
Well, because he knew at that time I'd been since 1973 to 1986 in the Royal Shakespeare Theatre, and was, one of our classical theatre actors, and he thought it wasn't going to work.
Wouldn't be right.
Okay.
And of course, you did touch it with a barge pole, and you occupied it for 25 years.
Yeah.
How did that feel when it ended?
Very, very traumatic. I filmed his death, the episode where he dies, first of the last 5 films that I made, because I didn't want to leave him dead.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to leave it. So I asked if we could film that first and then do the next 4 films so I could leave him alive and kicking. Yes. I have to say it's probably the most... oh, thank you. I have to say that it's probably the most unwatched episode of any, because I keep reading and people keep writing to me and twittering me saying, "I'm never going to watch it. I don't want him to die.
Really?
I'm never going to watch that programme." And I think I've worked all that
There's
hard.
such a great love, though, for the character.
Yes.
And you obviously stayed very, very true to Agatha Christie's original vision of Poirot. Since then, there's obviously been many versions, many rewrites. You haven't been tempted to go back and revisit?
No. No, because I died. And the only way I will revisit the character is if they want to do a remake of, anybody wants to do a remake of one of the stories I've done in a different media, like film.
Okay.
In a movie house or something like that. I wouldn't say no then. But no, he's finished and we're moving on, and the
You could do a Bobby Ewing. He could just come out of the shower.
Yeah. He could, but mine won't, especially out of the shower.
And the fans are very particular, aren't they? You got lots of letters over the years.
Oh,
and if you did anything wrong, you were...
Oh no,
you were held to task over it.
Yeah, they picked me up, and they would be one step ahead of me.
Did you see this one today? I love this.
But yeah, I totally agree. There's one of them. Ooh!
Which I find patronising to start off with.
Yeah. I think it's empowering. I think it's inspiring.
It's just part of every day. We've got loads there. That's a good show. That's a good show.
The discussion starts here. Loose Women, weekdays at 12:30.